Hey guys, it's Tsunade back here for another What If video. Today we're doing What If Naruto was trained by Tsunade for the Chuunin exams part 2, or the Chuunin exam finals. The like goal for this video will be 7 likes, and make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. And without anything else to say, let's roll on with the intro. Last part we left off with the third Hokage preparing his sealing tags, Tsunade activating the Byakugo seal, and Naruto powering up in a powerful blue aura. As Naruto would then say, I'll hold off the second Hokage. Tsunade, or Granny Tsunade, can you make sure Sarutobi can get an opening while holding off the first Hokage and Orochimaru? As Tsunade would say, I'll try my best. As then Naruto would charge at the second Hokage, the second Hokage said water style, shredding whirlpool jutsu, making a whirlpool around Naruto that cuts as much as Chidori's Senbon. As then Naruto powers up once more, destroying the barrier with sheer power and force. As then Naruto punches Tobirama, knocking Tobirama through the air over a mile long. As then Naruto jumps up, making it above Tobirama, and then powers up, focusing his blue aura onto a shape of a sword. As then Naruto says, take this! As then Naruto slashed with the sword, and the Nadame Hokage, or second Hokage, would clash with his Raijin blade. As then Naruto would knock Tobirama back and then would say, take this! Getsuga Tensho! Yes, I know this is from another anime, but still, I just gave Naruto another anime power. Since I'm horrible at creating techniques, as Naruto fired the Getsuga Tensho, the second Hokage was hit, and then the second Hokage was beginning to be obliterated. As the second Hokage, Tobirama, starts regenerating, the third Hokage jumps right behind the second Hokage and says, sorry, Sensei. As then Sarutobi, the third Hokage, took up chakra wire and then wrapped Tobirama, then says, a tetragram seal. As then Tobirama was sealed. As then Orochimaru charged up behind Sarutobi, the third Hokage. Naruto came up in front of Orochimaru and says, you won't hurt the old man! As then Naruto and Orochimaru clashed blades, appearing all around the area as a flash. As then the third Hokage says, Tsunade, we have to take this chance. We have to seal away Hashirama while Naruto bides us time. As then Tsunade punches through the wood as the Hashirama here is weaker. And then Tsunade's about to punch the first Hokage till the first Hokage shot a wood dragon. But before the wood dragon hits Tsunade, the third Hokage uses his bow staff to knock the wood dragon away. As then Tsunade punched Hashirama up, delivering a barrage of fists, then being impaled by wood, but breaking the wood, then escaping. As then the third Hokage says, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and creates 2 shadow clones and shooting a ton of jutsu at the first Hokage, eventually getting behind the first Hokage, slapping the seal onto the first Hokage. As then the first Hokage's wood dragon tries to break the first Hokage out, but Tsunade smashes it to pieces. As meanwhile, Naruto would be fighting Orochimaru as Orochimaru says, Kid, you're getting way too annoying, demon brat. It's over. Summoning Jutsu. As Manda would be summoned, Naruto would say, yeah, right, it's over for you. As then Naruto would say, summoning Jutsu. Summoning Katsuyu. As then Katsuyu and Naruto charges against Manda and Orochimaru. By the way, side note, Katsuyu, if I didn't say this before, Naruto and Tsunade in the beginning of the fight summoned a large portion of Katsuyu to go help people fight. As then Naruto summoned Katsuyu again using even more chakra. As then Katsuyu would split into 3, Naruto also creating 2 shadow clones to go on to the other 2 Katsuyus. As then Naruto and Katsuyu begin to maneuver around Orochimaru and Manda, slashing Manda a lot of times. As Manda says, Orochimaru, you owe me 200 sacrifices for this. As then Orochimaru says, yes, you'll get all the sacrifices you want after. Just kill them. As then Manda would shoot a bullet of venomous acid at Katsuyu, and Naruto says, Getsu got Tensho! Shooting the attack destroyed the acid and knocked Manda and Orochimaru back a few miles. And so Naruto says, Granny Tsunade, Gigi, you go help out the rest of the village. I can handle Orochimaru. As then Tsunade's about to protest, but the third Hokage says, Tsunade, we have to put trust in him. As then Tsunade stops protesting and then says, okay, good luck, Naruto. And you better come back alive. And Naruto says, you bet. As then Naruto and Katsuyu go to charge towards Manda and Orochimaru. Meanwhile, a few minutes earlier, Kakashi and Sasuke with Shikamaru and Shino arrive on the battlefield to see Temari, Kankuro, and Gaara. As then Sasuke says, Kakashi-sensei, you go handle the other 2 of the rest. I'll fight Gaara. As then Kakashi says, alright, Sasuke, but just so you know, only hold them off. Prevent Gaara from going even more powerful. As Sasuke says, you really think I need to know that? As then Sasuke activates the curse mark and charges towards Gaara. As Kakashi says, Shikamaru, Shino, you go fight Temari. I'll handle Kankuro quickly. As Kakashi would engage Kankuro in a taijutsu battle, quickly taking out the puppets and then appearing behind Kankuro, punching Kankuro in the back, going to help Shino and Shikamaru. As then Temari says, sorry, but this time I'm aware of your tricks, Aber or Nara. As then Shikamaru says, This is such a drag. Shadow possession jutsu. As Shikamaru uses the shadows to pinpoint or locate Tamari into a place where Shino can quickly attack Tamari. As Tamari dodges the shadows and shoots a wind blast at Shikamaru, right before Tamari is able to fire at Shino's, bugs go right in front of Tamari and start draining her chakra. Once completing draining her chakra, Tamari then is knocked out. Meanwhile, Sasuke says, "Lightning style, Jedi!" As then Sasuke charges towards the Ichibi Gaara, who's quickly turning more like the Ichibi by the second. As Sasuke is able to cut through all of the sand, and then Gaara turns fully Ichibi. Though not large yet, Gaara is basically a mini Ichibi. As then Sasuke says, "Damn you, the Chidori Senbon!" As then a ton of Chidori Senbon start to rain on top of Gaara, as Gaara shoots a wave of sand blocking it all. As then Kakashi appears behind Gaara saying, "Rakiri!" As then Kakashi tries to kill Gaara with a Rakiri only to be blocked by sand. As Gaara begins to fully transform. Once Gaara fully transforms to Shikaku, Shikaku then says, "I'm free! Now I got a target to kill." As then Shikamaru says, "Sasuke, what are your abilities? I saw you summoning some toads earlier. There's supposed to be a boss toad, right? Do you know how powerful it is?" As Sasuke says, "It's probably as strong as that thing. I don't have enough chakra to summon the boss toad, though." As then Shikamaru says, "Me and Kakashi could handle Shikaku or hold him back for now. Meanwhile, you can block his attacks while Shino's bugs will start absorbing chakra. And then we'll give it to you." As then Sasuke says, "Are you sure?" As then Shikamaru says, "This is the only way we can win." As then Sasuke finally agrees to this. And then Kakashi activates another Chidori, this time, or Raikiri. Meanwhile, Shikamaru quickly holds Shikaku in place for a few seconds, as Shino made his swarm of chakra-absorbing bugs split into 5, beginning to absorb Shikaku's chakra. As then Kakashi charges another Raikiri, hoping on trying to stab through Shikaku to make Shikaku more distracted. As Shikaku knocks Kakashi away, knocking Kakashi unconscious. As then Sasuke activates the curse mark even more, cutting through Shikaku a bit, but not being able to cut through that much. As Sasuke says, "Damn you!" As then Shino gathered a lot of chakra, as much as Naruto has with the basic QB cloak on. As then Naruto is able to gather, or Shino gives it to Sasuke, who then powers up even more. As Sasuke says, "Summoning Jutsu!" Summoning Gamabunta. As Gamabunta says, "Yeah, what am I doing here? Like that Shikaku, the sand beast. Are you supposed to?" As Gamabunta looks up to see Sasuke, as Gamabunta says, "So, are you supposed to be my summoner? Also, are you out of my mind? That's Shikaku, the sand beast." And Sasuke says, look, the wheat village is gonna be destroyed if we don't stop it now. We have to stop it. As then, before Gamabunta can retort, Manda and Orochimaru get sent flying their way. As then they appear right beside Shikaku, and then Shikaku says, who are you? As then Orochimaru says, oh, you know something? I was the one who brought all this destruction. Now will you help me destroy the wheat village? And then Shikaku says, how about we make a deal? After this, you let me go, kill my Jinchuriki, set me free, then I'll consider it. As then Orochimaru says, oh sure. As then before that happens, Katsuyu and Naruto come. And then Naruto says, Sasuke? As Sasuke would say, Naruto? As then Gamabunta will say, Katsuyu? As Katsuyu would say, Gamabunta? As then Gamabunta would say, what are you and Manda doing here? And do you also have a freaking new summoner? As then, well, Katsuyu would say, yes, but don't say freaking. Also, I think we have to do this. Tsunade, what's Lady Tsunade and the third Hokage are helping the village right now. Me and Naruto are supposed to take on Orochimaru, as then Gamabunta is convinced by Katsuyu and saying, fine, but I'm fighting Manda, okay? As Naruto would say, hey, no, I'm fighting Manda. And Gamabunta says, fine, but you're giving me the snake wallet later. As Naruto says, fine, but I can't make any promises yet. As then Sasuke says, Naruto, I'll help you out. Manda and Orochimaru are extremely powerful, and I don't think the dope of the class can beat Manda and Orochimaru. As Naruto says, fine, but after this, no calling me dope, because I'm stronger than you now. As Sasuke says, yeah, right, just because you also have another super summoning beast thing, or summoning, doesn't mean you can beat me. As Orochimaru would say, aw, who do you want to take, Shikaku? And Shikaku would say, I'd rather just take those big things. They should be able to prove a good challenge, and they're gonna be nice to kill. As then Shikaku charges forward, Naruto powers up, creating a chakra blade, and Sasuke taking out the white chakra saber that Kakashi gave him, powering up, but the curse mark receded. Instead, purple chakra surrounded Sasuke, converting the curse mark into purple chakra. As then Sasuke's curse mark white fang blade is powering him up. As Sasuke says, ready, Naruto? As Naruto and Sasuke charge towards Orochimaru, both in the first gate, mind you. As then they begin to cut Orochimaru away, Naruto and Sasuke proving good adversaries in taijutsu. Their teamwork's perfect. As then Naruto would say, wind style, great breakthrough. As Sasuke would say, fire style, immortal phoenix bullet. As the attack spews, creating a blazing white inferno. As then this attack hit Manda, making Manda begin to burn. As Manda says, damn it, venom bullet. As then a bullet of venom shot towards Sasuke and Naruto, as Sasuke would say, Chidori beam! As then a beam of lightning shot out of Sasuke, and Sasuke says, dope. Look at the attack I just did. Better than any attack you can do. As Naruto says, yeah, right, Getsuga Tensho. Naruto firing a Getsuga Tensho, which knocked or made a big cut through Manda. As Manda says, damn it. As then Orochimaru says, Thousand Snake Jutsu. As then Orochimaru fires 1,000 snakes with swords in their mouths. As Naruto and Sasuke says, let's slice them all to pieces. You take one half, I take the other half. As Sasuke says, for once, I can agree with you. As Naruto would create a shadow clone and charge forwards, surprising Sasuke with Naruto's speed. As Sasuke would charge forward as well, slashing through all the snakes that came after him. As then Sasuke and Naruto finished taking care of the snakes, Manda was right behind him, and Manda said, Supreme Venom Jab! Or Supreme Venom Bullet! As then a giant bullet of venom shot towards Sasuke and Naruto, as Sasuke says, Chidori Beam! And Naruto says, Getsuga Tensho! As the attacks fused, making the Getsuga Tensho whirl around the Chidori Beam, making them both fuse, making the power over 10 times stronger. As then they pierced through the Supreme Venom Bullet, Orochimaru creates 4 gates, or 5 gates, the 5 he used against Four Tails version 2 Naruto. As the attacks destroyed them all, but wasn't able to pierce through them, Naruto and Sasuke came out of the smoke, slicing Orochimaru into pieces, then slicing up Manda, killing Manda and Orochimaru somehow, someway. Orochimaru and Manda are both dead. As then Naruto says, guess we're supposed to give the snake skin to your boss summoning? As Sasuke says, I guess so. Let's go check up on how they're doing. Meanwhile, Gamabunta was clashing water bullets and slashing the wind bullets with Shikaku. Meanwhile, Katsuyu is healing Gamabunta, meanwhile weakening Shikaku with acid. Beginning to melt Shikaku, Shikaku says, damn it! And Shikaku would begin to charge a tailed beast bomb. As Gamabunta says, oh shit, that's a tailed beast bomb. We can't handle an attack like that. I vote we just de-summon ourselves. As then Katsuyu says, no, I'll use my acid and you use your oil on your sword. Then shoot a water bullet and we can weaken Shikaku. Then we'll try to slash through it. As Gamabunta says, but if my sword breaks, you have to get me a new one. And with that special mineral of yours at your forest. As Katsuyu says, of course, at least it won't break anymore due to the regenerative abilities of the new material of the sword I'm making for you. As then, Gamabunta's sword is enhanced by acid and oil. As then it clashes with the tail beast bomb. The tail beast bomb then explodes, knocking Gamabunta away, heavily weakening Gamabunta. As then Katsuyu splits in half, one half beginning to heal Gamabunta. Meanwhile, the other half splits into two and shoots acid all around Shikaku, making Shikaku pretty annoyed. As Shikaku says, "Stop! Stop dodging and start fighting, you slug!" And Shikaku would say, "Wind style, wind bullet." As then a wind bullet is shot at Katsuyu, only to be blocked by Gamabunta. As then Katsuyu fuses all back together, and then the battle is about to continue as Naruto and Sasuke arrive back on the scene and said, "We took care of Orochimaru. Also, Boss told the snake skin is over there after this battle. You can just take it back with you to whatever place you came from." As then Gamabunta says, "It's Mount Miyaboku, kid." As then Naruto powers up in his blue aura again. Though this time he's beginning to run low on chakra as Naruto thinks, "Damn it, I only have 1 minute left in this form." And Sasuke would have a similar thought, but saying that he can't handle much more Sage Chakra and he's gonna get overwhelmed. As Naruto says, "Hey Sasuke, how about we end this in one last attack?" As then Sasuke says, "Couldn't agree with you more, Dobe." As then Sasuke shoots a Raikiri beam and Naruto would say, "Zero?" or Getsuga Tensho, putting the rest of his power into a Getsuga Tensho. As this attack would clash with a Tail Beast Bomb, destroying the Tail Beast Bomb and heavily weakening Shikaku. As then Gamabunta says, "Hey, Sasuke, I'll use my toad oil and you set it on fire." As then Sasuke says, "Sounds like a plan." And Sasuke would use a fire phoenix jutsu. Meanwhile, Gamabunta uses oil. As then Shikaku is weakened and burnt, Naruto clashes and punches Gaara down as Gaara would revert back to normal. As then Shikaku would heal Sasuke, Naruto, and Gamabunta. Naruto would use Talk no Jutsu on Gaara as Gaara turns good. Though guys, this will be where we're ending off the video. Naruto and Sasuke, along with their summons, Gamabunta and Katsuyu, defeated Manda, Orochimaru, and Shikaku. And Gaara has been Talk no Jutsu'd. Make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. And also, the like goal for this video is 4 likes or 7 likes. Also, make sure to check out my Minecraft videos. Either Minecraft Duels have already come out or my new Minecraft Duels video will come out soon. Maybe tomorrow, I guess. But otherwise, peace out.